Good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing coming out of Guyana to the world. Take a little extra salt this morning. I'm going to work this today, so need a little extra sodium. You know, um, yesterday I got a call from a professional who works in media business, a manager for one of the major leading media entities in Guyana, and we had a reasonably lengthy conversation. I had a lot to say because he called to thank me for motivating him into action and doing things, and every once in a while this is a reminder to me why I do what I do, because I do question myself sometimes. Why do I do what I do? Why do I constantly be coming here? Why do I have that inner burning feeling and urge to tell? You know, you like talk? It's talk, you like talk? Like when I wake up in the morning, I got things to do that are going to benefit me. I got things to do other than this, things that are going to benefit me. But then people call and say, Critic, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for what you do. I want to thank you for highlighting the issues. I want to thank you for being a stand-up guy. I want to thank you for showing us how you lost weight, and that has motivated me. I want to thank you for speaking out for those who don't have a voice. And then I remember there's no greater purpose to serve than to serve humanity. There's no greater gain in life to attain or acquire than that of gratitude from another human being for what you would have done. Just a reminder of things, you know. I'm here and I consider myself blessed. I wish that it could have been all of us. And my headache today is you worry about Venezuela and I worry about within Guyana. I came across a video of a young child. I spoke of it last night on a program that I was being interviewed on, keeping it real or something like that with Shamiza Ali. And we look at the video together. What I know, because of it being shared so much, it affected a lot of people. It has affected a lot of people. And as much I have differences with my mother as a result of shortcomings I've seen in her personal life. It's my mom. I love my mom very much. But like I look at everybody else and critique, and it is like I was born to be the critic. I look at my mom, I look at myself. My successes are highly dependent on me accepting my weaknesses and my strengths. Me facing my shortcomings and making them right. I'm hard on myself also. I don't necessarily show it publicly, but I am hard on myself. I might not be the guy that when you tell, this is wrong, I accept. But if you look at me the next time, you realize I have changed that part of me that you identify, and I was able to ascertain that it is wrong. Some people then go on to say, but Critic, it is still cuss. It's wrong. But who the fuck decides it's wrong? And somebody needs a little fuck up sometimes to get the message, because they don't get it. When you talk to them nicely, they don't get it. They just don't get it. So I don't feel I'm wrong. I know I'm not wrong. Because the pervert century, I ain't a pervert. I ain't a freak. We just discussed one time. I want to look at this video. And I must say, before you look at the video, it could be very distressing. Be aware. Viewer discretion advised. And then I'll give my opinion. This is the first video. Would be when a mother is dropping off a child at a grandmother. We'll hear the video. Let's look at it. So there are two videos. One seeming to be have done first, late sometime in the night, and then one after.
And if not there is, I shall bring picnic and left from a road corner. You see the girl?
Damien,
go back, your father's not here. Go with your mother. Your father's not here. Hey, pass, go with your mother. Let me never see. I'm going to go back with your mommy. Go back with your mother. Go back quick, run. Run. There is a child. Yeah, the child walk a road up there all night. And she right down. She run, Damien, run down.
Go behind your mother.
Pass, Damien. One.
You go behind she, now you stop walk.
But here, there's something happened here. There's something happened.
Go behind your mother. Now let you bring you up that tree.
Don't come here. Pass up. Hello. Don't come in front here. Go with your mother. Your father's not here. Your father's having a mistake. Don't come here. Pass with your mother. Your mother not live here. Your father. Pass up. Pass up. Pass up. Don't come here.
Damien, stay with your mother. You hear? Because your daddy not here. Damien, go with your mom. Go with your mother. Go with your mother, bhai. Hey, Damien, don't sit. Stand up. Look, you see, she just raised your hand on the child, right? And that is a suitable mother for a picnic, right? Hey, you go behind she, Damien.
Open the car. Open up there and make a big police. Like he got any more. Hey! Hey,
Damien,
get the phone out of your mama.
Get the banco. Left arm there. That's body, that is.
The girl.
Goben Harbor John, I'd like for you to call in now and give me some details of this. It's likelihood that today after I've completed my work, I'll be heading to Berbice. Hello, good morning.
Hey, like we got visit them people, right? And take some slap in them.
Yeah.
The sad
We
boy.
can take a walk to Berbice later. No. What would that child have done to end up in such predicament? As a child growing up, I faced some extent of hardships with my mother. Wholly and solely as a result of her not being focused. It's the worst case scenario I can say. Hello, good morning.
Mikhail, you know when you see criminals on the road chopping people and killing them or whatever it is, you just wonder why, how they come to this stage. But it's from a young age, you got love in your family. And these are going from the age, you think you love for a stranger? From childhood, it start. And this is where you are correct. This situation, forget. So they don't come to the stage where you see them on the road killing people. Because it starts from the bottom. No love. No love. You know, it's watch criminals, you know, it's criminals, it's bad, but it got a story behind it. Sometimes these are the stories you see. These are the stories you see. And it's hard show. It's always that corrected, but we are corrected from no. Thank you.
I was saying, my mother had a lot of shortcomings, personal shortcomings. But I could tell you I've never been placed in a circumstance where I felt unprotected. I always felt protected. I always felt love. I never felt lost. Looking at that video, I can't begin to fathom what that child is going through. I can't begin to fathom the confusion at such a young age. The voices of 3 hungry belly, fucking low life adults could be heard. 3. A mother is seen. I ask myself, and I look back at the life that I had. It was not a perfect life, but I always felt protected. I always felt love. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I look at my eldest son, my grandson, and how he loves, protects it. Recently, my son found himself in a predicament. He ended up at the station with my grandson and my daughter-in-law. I was upset and I told them. I called Paul, I said, let them lock him up, but collect my grandson and make sure he reaches home safe, and my daughter-in-law. If one of us, for some reason, has lost our mind, If one of us for some reason have a mental breakdown, let's say the mother has a mental breakdown, God, all three of us, a grandmother gonna tell you get so like a dog, a uncle, what would that child have done at that young, tender age to cause this kind of pain and suffering? Now we have seen children being brutally beaten and abused. But this here goes to the core of good moral values and standing. This goes to what humanity really means. And when you go to these people, they present themselves. When you speak to these people, they present themselves as somebody. They want to be heard. They want to be helped. They would like for the government to help them. These people go into hell before they're dead. These people are going to hell before they're dead. It's three. You're hearing the voices of three adults. A mother telling a child, sit down there. Stay up on the road. The child confused, back and forth. How does that work? Let's look at another video.
Lord.
Imagine a grandmother or anybody, any human being. Now, I asked myself, the people in that community.
Good day. Concerning this problem with this picnic, when my husband been go report there last night, right? What the mother bring the picnic again? The mother bring the picnic and left him on the road and they cuss up and quarrel up here. We went childcare over and nobody doing anything.
Aren't there anybody in the community that will lost the fucking mind in the community? Aren't there any responsible, caring adults in the whole community? Nobody can talk sense into none of these people. Y'all please send the picture of the mother for me and the grandmother and the father of this child. How Harbour John is called for everything and he calling this fucking morning? Harbour John, what's your program? What's your program? I tell you call this morning. What happened this morning? You're there in the comments fucking around. Call now. No. Nobody. You trying to tell me they ain't got a neighbor. They ain't got nobody with enough common sense. Little bit, some iota of humanity deep inside of them. For come out and talk sense into these people, already they're circumcised. They cost everybody. That deserving to a child. What's that child? That child don't know.
So when she bring the child and left it on the public road, there.
Something is wrong with those people. Y'all please send the information for me now where these people live. We go into Barbies. I go in front of these people's house. I want to show the face. Nobody ain't got no information from these people. How y'all taking so long? Who are these people? What part of Barbies they from? Critic Rose spoke with Mana and his grandmother on this video. He is with his grandmother. Please listen to the video. Thank you. Sorry I do not send them to you earlier. So Rosalind Madre had a talk with his child. Damien is safe. He is having lunch. I spoke to Dr. Vidya and she said she is on the matter and no harm will come to the child. For you not to worry. What man, if it's fucking political thing, everything I hear there and everything I hear fucking there, any problem? Who say if Jafar Ali sent this body say, wanted this story?
The child with the story with the kid?
Yeah, you're there in the comments fucking time. It is a serious story, guys. You tell your call.
You know, here's what happened here, man. You see, there's more than one child involved here. I think the couple have 3 children. And as I agree with you that the child care have an office. They have 3 offices in Barbies. They have one at Perverton, one at Wim, one in New Amsterdam, fully staffed. This couple has been in court back and forth. I think at one time the guy was paying child support for 2. They make her back, they take left. The lady went overseas, spent a few months. And as you said, the people...
That lady would drop that child there. That lady would drop that child there outside of the place there. She got an American visa.
Yeah.
America give she mother scon visa. And I watch for give me visa. Huh? What a fucking sick and pathetic world we living in. She been and see first world country how people are living so. And come and like dog, even dog, me can't even blame dog. Me don't know which mama eat back your own picnic. You understand? Me even can't blame dog now. Me can't say she treat them like dog. Dog not treat them picnic, sir.
Yeah, and then the grandmother was there and neither one entertained it. But as you had mentioned in the program there just now is that if the child care system fail or they didn't act since the early part in this year, they're back and forth in court, order protection and both of them. But the community, people living in the community, I mean, why they didn't show some humanity?
I want to know this is where I see Rosalind Madre had a thing. Who's this lady vice was videoing this child outside? Is the grandmother?
Yeah, I think it's the grandmother.
I want you to get the information from me. I come in Barbies to see the mother. They gotta see mothers like them that what they look like. When she walking through the fucking airport and immigration see shit, there was no shit. This is an animal. She mustn't dress up and play nice after. They gotta see the father.
Presently, the boy where you saw in the video is with his father right now. And the incident occurred, I think, is not as far as me would occur maybe at Bushlock side, but which is a more populated area, and no one intervened. You know, but like you said, you know, I mean, I treat animal and I care for animal, and then, I mean, things like this turn your stomach.
John,
the children grow
in
up
many
confused.
cases, things worse than this have happened to children. But now we're seeing, and you sense the calm demeanor. It's not a big fight, right? You sense the calm demeanor. Grandmother gets up. Imagine she calling. Listen to this.
So when she bring the child and left it on the public road?
When she bring the child and left it? Let me tell you something, Harbor John. When me watch me grandson, when me see the child, me remember my grandson. When me watch me grandson, all me feel is love and admiration for he. All me want to do is hug you and kiss you all the time. He's not around me all the time. You understand? But I can't imagine me sit down and plan when me going to retire, how me going to sit down and how me going to spend time with my grandson. Alright, there are circumstances behind where when the grandmother got a child, they bring the police and this and that. But here we may tell you, nothing and nobody can do anything for me or to me that is going to change the love that I feel for my kids. the love that I feel for my grandson. These people don't have love for their own blood, Harbor John. How they could have love for people? You know, I got friends that I love. I wake up every morning thinking about.
I can share the sentiment and the feelings you have because I normally feed stray animal, and last week one died and he always wait for me car to come, and when I go get hit down, I cried and I take a pasta and bury him. And that was a dog. I feed stray animal. You wait for the car every day 4 o'clock, and that day I reached the 4:30. He must wait for me and cross the road and he get hit down. I tried to save him with a vet, but he died 9 o'clock at night. I got to wake up a pastor to put him down. But to bury him because he already died. But he hold on. This is a stray. How people in the community sit, watch what was going on, and neither one come out and voice their concern. This is the type of people we have in
everybody, Harbor John, everybody in the community. I am thinking, my God, I ain't coming for pick up your child. I'm coming and say, Mom, this is not the right way to do things. I understand your circumstances. These people are fucking low life, hungry belly, scum of the earth, bottom feeders.
And to add insult to injury here, the people, the neighbors, they are all have access to phone. Somebody could have just come out or not, beside Carl, pick up the child, carry him in, get onto the police. Child welfare have an opportunity early this year. Both husband and wife, they're back and forth in court. Both have order protection. Some pay supportment. Lady gone going overseas for a few months. So basically, child welfare need to step in and stop pussyfooting with kids. Act. That's what them getting paid for. 3 fully staffed offices we have in this region.
I understand what you're saying, Harbor John.
Worse than this going on.
Harbor John, I am saying, I said it maybe before, so, but Big Boy had a problem recently. So I'm talking with somebody with a driver, and so he ended up at the station. I am saying at this point in time in my life, I was not always perfect, but this point in time in my life, I found a certain amount of peace, and I try to work towards attaining my vision and ensuring that my dreams materialize. Right? I get a call. My son gets him here at this station. As a result of what I heard, I became upset. Immediately I called Paul. I said, get my grandson and my daughter-in-law home. Let he try it with the police. The first thing is to protect those who can't protect themselves. There are a lot of things that are going on here, Harbor John. We as adults have a mandate. We as adults have an obligation to protect. That is why you see people who are loving and caring to animals. You got somebody, you have somebody, you want to hire, you want to go do something, you left the dog loose in the yard. And if they have a genuine fear, you understand, they say, oh my, I don't like dogs, and so, and they got a cool demeanor and more fearful, you could consider them. If they're loving and caring to animals, they're considered. And if somebody, get from here, right the fucking way. I can't hire you. Right away. I don't want nothing to do with you. The interview done. Right away, how you deal with animals and how you deal with pets, it shows a certain trait in human behavior. Everybody that you see at a certain level, right away, people say, here, I'm a frightened dog. I don't have no problem with that, right? And then you got some of them that they in pet lovers like we. You got the pet lovers, you got the fearful. But if you got those like that disdain for animal, dumb animal, adults that reach a level, and hey, like I see some big woman who would kick a cat and all, and them people though, right away, I put you on a list where you want to get no association with you. No, I don't give a fuck what we doing. You can't wrong me.
allow me to add this, please. I was notified this week that a pastor and his wife is minding a dog, maybe a crossbreed pit bull. They love him from baby. The dog must get upset and beat the lady. Not a little serious hit, maybe get angry. Do you know they get a guy with a licensed firearm? So, once the guy coming to shoot the dog got shot in the pastor hand. I know them blast the dog away. I am going to find out who he is and report that firearm. The dog got shot in the owner and the guy blasted him away. What kind of human being we have in society? Look at all these horse cart and this public road in Borbies, loaded with concrete blocks and wood. We have tons of canter on this road. Canter is cheaper than horse. Them man have beat this horse to pull these things.
You know,
this
to be
day and age
fair,
we use horse cat, man.
to be fair to people, Harbour John, to be fair to the world, there are hardships in the world, and some people do not understand or would not have had the experience of love and a sharing of empathy by others that would afford them the opportunity to really feel what it's like and emulate that loving, caring, nurturing behavior. But what the regular man does not know is that these traits of caring for dumb animals take you a long way. These traits of caring in general, there is a unique connection, a uniqueness about watching the dog and know that he loves you unequivocally. Whether who you are, you would have murdered someone, you would have done the most wrong in the world. But your dog looks forward to seeing you, and once you feed him and he feels protected and he feels secure with you, he will love you at all costs. When your wife gonna left you, when your children gonna deceive you, your dog or your pet will always be there. And like you said, lady bite, I can tell you, I can remember Uncle Bort telling me stories of how Thief Man has sprinkled black pepper for carry the accent, and we had a dog named Pablo, and I go and sprinkle black pepper, and Pablo smelled things and dig a bite in me. As a child I would have had animosity, but I have no hatred against Pablo, long gone. But I knew I was wrong. I was just a wicked little kid. You understand?
I was bitten by my dog, but because I get them angry. It's how children beat parents. Two man a drink, and if we shoot everybody. The dog was angry, and the pastor get the blast away. When animal dead at 63 Beach, Critics, my drive go. If I find a pandit, if I find somebody, become a feed them at 63 Beach because people are dumped in there. Whenever they migrate, they throw the dog, and the dog will wait at the same spot as if you tell a child to wait for you. And it will wait there, and I go feed them. I come to the East Coast and buy chow at a reasonable price. My dog them don't eat chow at home, but I feed stray animals. Beside that, we have people here who act as if they care in the community for help, and nobody highlight nothing. Because of me, I fight the coalition government because of the animal cruelty. When an animal make an accident or you pong him at the station, he starve to death. Thank God to the PPP administration in January 2021, Anil Nandalal along with the text the vice president today, police has asked to videotape animal and press charges if they damage your crops or whatever, rather than pong them to starve and dead until the case finish. That's all what I'm doing. And still I'm getting accosted by people who act like they care. When, like you say, you show love for animal, that shows the personality, bring out who you really is. And I feel what you saw that children. Remember, that's a human being. And we as human beings, watch that happen. And even the grandmother or the mother, but we was neighbors, we were passing by, we was anybody.
3 adults who, when you speak to them, would want to be listened to, would want to feel protected. If I drop a fucking box in a mother, she's gonna run to the station, she's gonna feel unprotected. she's gonna feel violated. You understand? Somebody run in the house and start beating the fucking grandmother and the son with the alarm. Get her! Get her! Go somebody! Don't sit down here! Go sir! Run behind your mother!
Yeah.
Nobody thought of the safety of that child. This is Bobby's public road, Habaja? Or one in Crash Street?
Public road. One road. So vehicle pass, electronic
You
bike
know,
pass, man pass.
you know how
You know?
dangerous that road is in the night, Habaja? Do you know?
Tell me about it.
I just try not to drive on the road in the Bobby's road in the night because of the dangers of that road? Me? A daredevil? And they got that child from the valley. Get so, run behind your mother. What kind of person does that? Harbour Jam, we gotta get photographs of these
Once
people.
you come down, we're going by them. We're going by both mother, father, when you come down. I already got all info.
I come in this afternoon.
Right.
You'll see me this afternoon.
Right. I'm going to send you the father number and I'll try to see if I get somebody's number, give you in the meantime.
Roger that.
You know.
We
God
talk.
save, brother.
Now let this be a lesson. Now remember there are varying circumstances. As it said, there was a divorce, there's a breakup, they got things going on. But one must know the children. You know when I see them single parent mothers and I watch them walking with a child. Once you got the right programming in your heart, once you got the right understanding what it means to be a mother, that is just latch on to the child and try their best to nurture and protect the child. When you meet a real fucking whore and a bitch, it's them though that try to use the child against the man. They channel all the angers into a child. Them not a mother. Them not a mother. They not got no nurturing effect. Whatever was the traumas of their life, I could only imagine she walking through the put a bag. I can take that thing, that the same story. She don't want a child, she don't want to take care of a child. I'll go and find out who she is, and I'll write a letter to the American Embassy as to what kind of personality she is. You attach the video and show this is the kind of people. For one of them harakati, that will touch your button. And they call you and take your visa. I should go for fly and they say, your visa revoked. You understand? That would search your life out. You would expect seeing the world and going and have other experiences would teach you something. But that, here, I got a reboot right now. I got head into work. I can't deal with this kind of trauma. Right? The kind of work I'm going to do today needs intense focus. So I've been in the gym. I can go. Me and my friends are going to go Bobby's. And we're going to do some video with them. Grandmother tax your story. I want to meet grandmother, going from grandmother house and show everybody in the parts and see grandmother house. If grandmother want to come out and talk, we can talk from outside and show grandmother house. You understand? And show the community. I want to know the kind of people living in the community. Nobody got empathy. Nobody got a little iota that they can't dig deep down inside and find a little bit goodness in the heart for a child. Or your gum say, nobody will cost me. You could talk where you want to talk. There's a child. Me, no child can there, and me see child they road and left there. And we got enough circumstances, nothing happening to children, enough children being abused. But this has come to the forefront, and we can use it as a lesson for the others. Peace out. Keep it real.